If you're going to tell a cruise line that they are wrong in a choice, a decision that they make, you probably should know the facts and have information to back up your claim before you make it. And while you can't please everybody all the time, cruise lines are in the business of trying to please the majority. They make choices and decisions that they think are going to, make the most amount of people happy. But it's a trend we've seen where you have the minority. And the minority of people will write in comments, they will make statements, they will say the cruise line is wrong, everybody agrees with me, this is how it should be. Then we send it to survey, and we find out time and time again that the minority, well, they're wrong. We find out they don't speak for everybody, but that doesn't stop them from trying. And of course, it does give us something to talk about. Today we're going to talk about overnight stays in Cozumel, Mexico. Now, some cruise lines on some itineraries do have overnight port stays. And if an overnight port stay is what you're interested in, there are ships and itineraries out there that you can take and get exactly that. But when it comes to Cozumel, Mexico, you're not going to get overnight port stays. But it was suggested to Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador, John Heald, hey, why does Carnival Cruise Line not do overnight port stays in Cozumel, Mexico? Everybody wants this. This would be super popular. This is what your cruisers want. Now, he responded back and he said, look, truth is, we're not going to do overnight port stays in Cozumel. I don't think this would be a super popular idea. I think the majority of cruisers would be back on the ship, no later than 10 o'clock at night. So why would we stay in port if everybody's going to be back on board the ship anyway? But somebody disagreed. Somebody said, you are wrong. That's not what the people want. Over 90% of all passengers would definitely still be in Cozumel after 10 p.m. They'd still be out having fun. They'd still be out partying. They'd still be out enjoying their time in Cozumel. But is this person right? I can say for me personally, they're not right. After a full fun day in Cozumel, because usually you dock in Cozumel 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. That's pretty typical. You spend a full day in the sun, either going to the beach, doing a different excursion, eating food, probably had a little bit of tequila. Usually by 10 o'clock, I'm tired. I'm ready to go on ship. I'm ready to wind down. I'm ready to get a little bit of sleep to prepare for my next day. But maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe I am the 10% of people who would not be out partying in Mexico. Because remember, according to the comment, over 90% of cruise passengers would still be in Cozumel after 10 o'clock if they did an overnight stay. So, of course, it was put to a survey because we got to find out, is this true or is this not true? So the question was asked, John, right on this one. I always support you, but this time you are wrong. If you did an overnight in Cozumel, 90% of the people would still be having fun in the port after 10 p.m. And 2,793 people said he is right. I would be. However, 25,468 people voted I would be most likely back on the ship by 10 p.m. if there was an overnight stay in Cozumel. So yeah, if you're going to tell the brand ambassador he is wrong, you probably want to know ahead of time. If you were going to say 90% of cruise passengers would agree with me and would be out having fun, then it goes to survey and, well, that's definitely not 90%. 2,700 passengers versus 25,000 passengers is nowhere near 90%. But you gotta love it. You gotta love those people that just know what's right. They know what's wrong. Their information is absolutely correct and they know how you want to cruise. Yet time and time again, it is proven wrong that they don't speak for the majority. They only speak for themselves. And I have to ask, where do they get these numbers from? Where are they getting their facts from? Are they just making it up? Are they just saying, well, this is what I want, so if I want it, obviously everybody else must want it too? But let me throw the question out there to you guys. What do you guys think? If cruise lines did an overnight stay in Cozumel, Mexico, would you be back on the ship by 10 p.m.? Or would you still be out enjoying Cozumel, Mexico after 10 p.m. And to expand it even a little bit further, would you be out off the ship after 10 p.m. if it was a different cruise port? Maybe it's just Cozumel. People don't want to stay overnight. Maybe there's a cruise port out there that is so popular and people love so much that they would stay off the ship after 10 p.m. So let me know in the comments below because I'm curious. Are you with the majority? Are you with the minority? Is this person right in 90% of the people want to stay off the ship past 10? A survey says no, but let's see what you guys think. All right, and that is going to be our video for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.